another very easy Leetcode hard problem. Hello everyone, today we are solving Leetcode daily challenge max dot product of two subsequences. So in this problem we are given two arrays nums1 and nums2 and we need to return the maximum dot product between any non-empty subsequences of nums1 and nums2. So what do we mean by dot product? That is, we multiply the corresponding indices and take their sum. So let's say I have taken 2 and minus 2. We are taking subsequence of 2 over here. So 2 and minus 2 from nums1 and 3 and minus 6 from nums2. Now 2 multiplied with 3 plus minus 2 multiplied with minus 6. Let's say there was x and x over here, y over here. So this all plus x into y, right? Now if we see the constraints, it is 500. So we can take into consideration up to 2D memory state, right? So what I have done over is I have created a DP for the memory state. That's 501 into 501. I've also taken this 2 into consideration. Why 2? That is, we have to maintain that it should be non-empty, right? So in order for myself to keep track that whether I have taken any element into consideration or not, that is why this 2. So what I've done is initialize my DP with -1, and I'm passing this rect function. Set rect function passing the last index for nums1, last index for nums2, nums2, and initially 0. No element have been taken into consideration. So what I'll do is the base condition is when I goes less than 0, j goes less than 0, and I will check if z0 is my basic. I've taken nothing into consideration. If no element are in my subsequences, I will return very large negative value because I have to maximize it. Otherwise, I'll return 0. Now what I'm doing is again checking if this state has been taken care before and return it. Otherwise, we'll continue. So I have taken here 4 cases: take I, take j, take both, take none. So initially take none is I'm doing nothing, just going one index back for I and j and continuing. So I have to make a choice. So these are the 4 possible choices: whether I'm taking I, whether I'm taking j. I'm not taking any of them. By taking means that I'm ignoring the current one and going back, right? So if take none is I'm moving one index back for both the cases. If I is greater than 0, in this case, what I'll do is I will go back by one index. I'm not taking anything. I'm just going it back. And I'm take none is basically take none as the maximum of take I, take none. Same goes for the jth element. I'm doing nothing for I, but going for j because we are taking subsequences, right? There's another case that take both. In this case, what I'm doing is I'm going back for both the cases, but I'm adding this. So I'm doing this dot product of one element over here, right? So nums I of 1 into nums2 of j. Here, if you see, I have passed 0 as 1. I have changed it to 1 because now I have one value into account. And I won't be returning int min by 2 in this case. I will be returning, if nothing goes well, then returning 0 for this, right? And finally, dp of ij0 will be the maximum of take both and take none. So yeah, that was all for this question.